The 49ers defense is phenomenal. Right now, they have the second fewest total yards per game allowed in the entire NFL. They have the second fewest pass yards allowed per game, the fifth amount of rushing yards allowed per game. The point is that they're incredible on defense. Their defensive line is terrifying. They have Dee Ford, Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, DeForest Buckner, not to mention Solomon Thomas and DJ Jones in the mix. The 49ers linebacking core is scary good. They have Quan Alexander, Fred Warner. This guy named Dre Greenlaw, he was a fifth-round pick, but he's really stepped up. And then obviously the 49ers have Richard Sherman. And along with all the success the 49ers have been having on defense recently, we're now beginning to hear 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh's name in the mix as a potential candidate to be a head coach eventually. So maybe Robert Saleh will leave the 49ers this offseason and become a head coach somewhere else. And I personally really hope he does not do that. I'm not a 49ers fan. In fact, I don't have a favorite team at all. All I do is enjoy the stories. I like following the NFL. I'm an NFL fan just in general. But from afar, it seems like the 49ers are building something really, really special. They're undefeated, and every single week when they beat the crap out of another team, I just begin to believe in them more and more. Right now, Robert Saleh has a really good thing going. And on the defensive side of the ball, the 49ers have something incredible. In fact, the 49ers defense is leading the way for their team. And here's an analogy I want to make. He's winning races right now, but it doesn't hurt that he has one of the fastest cars at the track. Right? Robert Saleh is winning races with a Ferrari. And my question is, would it be the same if you had a Kia? My fear is that Robert Saleh is going to go to a team like the Redskins and things aren't going to be the same. Let me tell you that the Redskins, the Falcons, the Dolphins, they don't have the 49ers defensive line. They don't have Fred Warner and, DeForest Buckner. They don't have even guys like Dre Greenlaw who kind of come out of nowhere and really impressive. They don't have Quan Alexander. And I really believe that the 49ers are beginning to build something. If Jimmy Garoppolo, the 49ers quarterback, cleans it up, in the next 3 years, the 49ers have a legitimate shot to win a Super Bowl. And so I really believe that he should try to win a Super Bowl first. I think, he's doing great. His job is secure. And if he's offered an interview, Robert Saleh should go, for sure. It's a good life experience to go meet with somebody and go meet with a bad owner. A guy go meet Dan Snyder. Go sit in the room with Dan Snyder. That'll give you a good perspective. But I don't think Robert Saleh plans to leave the 49ers, but I keep hearing his name in the mix. And I hope he stays in San Francisco. I think that's what's best for him. Who am I to judge, right? If he wants to make a coaching decision and he wants to make a career decision and go become a head coach somewhere, hey, go ahead. That's probably been his dream for years. Everybody, I think, dreams to be an NFL head coach someday when you're in the coaching world like that. But I just really hope that Robert Saleh stays and doesn't screw up a good thing he has. I think he could become like the Brent Venables of the NFL. Brent Venables is the defensive coordinator at Clemson. And, Dabo Swinney's the offensive guy. Brent Venables is a defensive coach. And together, they're this incredible team that have won national championships and done all kinds of awesome stuff. And they pay Brent Venables. They pay him really, really well to keep him there. They want him to be there. And I think Robert Saleh could be something similar with the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan's running the offense. Robert Saleh's running the defense. They're a great team together. And I think it'd be really, really sad if they ended up breaking it up. It just would be heartbreaking. Oh, man. What a missed opportunity. What a chance to have something great that just never stayed together. So I really, really hope Robert Saleh stays in San Francisco with the 49ers. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. And I want to be very clear and open with the audience. My YouTube channel is monetized. What that means is that some of my videos make ad revenue. It's fewer than you think. A lot of them get claimed. But in the past, I've received donations from people on Patreon and PayPal. PayPal.me/Zach Schaumler, Patreon.com/Zach Schaumler. And because I'm making ad revenue, it felt kind of weird just receiving donations. I wanted to give something back for the donations. And so people who support me on Patreon can give me $1 a month, and that allows them access to a pool where they can ask questions. If you send me questions through Patreon's DM service, you comment on one of my posts on Patreon. If you give $1 a month, you can submit questions. And with my eyeballs, I look at every single question submitted. Then at the end of my podcast, I pick the best top couple questions and read them on the show and answer them in a segment I call Ask Zach. Now that's for people who have money and want to support me that way. If you have no money to give, no problem. I totally understand. I grew up in a mobile home. I've been a broke college kid. I totally get it. But if you want to help in some capacity at the end, you can support the show by telling your friends about it. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about this show. It would mean a lot to me. If you believe in my dream and you believe in this show, tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Guys, my name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so very much, and hope you have a great day.